Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm Emily Date, leadership and personal growth coach, as well as HR consultant. I'm very excited to be doing this for you guys, to be walking you through how to build a competitive business through effective sales and marketing. It's very important that She Community had this done, and I want to say well done, Philippa, for doing this for Ghanaian women and African women in the whole. So I hope that I'll be able to walk you through this in about 10 to 15 minutes, and then when you're done watching, then the Q&A session can start. So a lot of businesses start up because obviously to make profits, and everybody seems to have a good idea as to what business they want to do and things like that. Now, but unfortunately, a lot of businesses never grow or get the attention of the customers that they desire. Now, as entrepreneurs, you need to understand that selling is not just selling a tangible product or any tangible service. Selling is about, delivering value. Okay, it is offering value to people. You need to understand that people buy benefits. People don't buy products. All right, and they buy the results that the product or services give. So, at the back of your mind, when you are engaging in your business, you need to understand that it's not about what you think people want. It's about what they want. All right, you need to understand that your business will thrive if you're actually being relevant to the needs of your clients or customers. However, the challenge here is that customers perceive value. Now, that's one thing you need to understand. Customers perceive value in their own unique way. And that is why you cannot afford not to be customer eccentric or customer oriented or customer intimate. You need to know, and I'm going to walk you through the strategies, on how to, be competitive as far as, sales in your business is concerned. Have you ever wondered why there are certain brands people regularly rush up to? Nike, Adidas, Gino, Mercedes, Dior, Gucci, even your regular Auntie Muniwache. Why do people always, find themselves, in places like that? It is because they meet the particular needs that the clients want. Now, you need to also understand that your business is not set for everybody. Sometimes a lot of us are so stressed out. You want to get the whole world. No, you need to carve your own niche, no matter how big or small. You are created for such a time as this. Now, in my approach to helping you, craft a good sales strategy, I normally like to use the personal branding strategy to infuse into whatever strategy you have, because I always believe people buy who you are. If people don't perceive your value to be something consistent, they would not regularly remember you. So it's important to have top of mind awareness created in the minds of your clients or customers. Now let's look at the strategies you can use to grow your brand. Number one, know why you are in that business of yours. Are you passionate about it? Is there a vision? Is there a mission for that business you are doing? Or I just want to do business. I don't know. I'm just in business because I need to survive. No. At the end of the day, yes, you need to make money. But if you're not making an impact, if you're not providing solutions, you will not be in business. The whole idea is not for you to chase money. The whole idea is for money to chase you. That is where your creativity has to come about. Your creative juice has to be stirred up. So whatever you need to do, ensure that you are doing business out of a purpose. If you are fulfilling a need, you will always be in business. So and my question to you will be, are you fulfilling a need? What problem is your business solving? Why would you always be relevant? Think about that. Know your target market, know your customers. Like I said earlier, you don't need to reach out to everybody. Not everybody is your target. Please be able to identify those that need you and meet their needs. And then when you get those customers, be intimate with them, understand them, be close to them, be sensitive towards them, understand how their needs change. Because it's funny, human needs are so insatiable, so you need to understand what they want and always be relevant to them. Don't think, oh, I'm doing right by your own standards. No, they measure your performance by how much they love your product or service. Okay, then in addition, start your process of identifying your ideal customer by making a list of all benefits that your customer will enjoy when they use your product or service. So I think I said it earlier already. identify, oh, this service is what I give, this is the products I offer, so this is the product I give, the service I offer. So I'm sure that when people with this problem meet my product or service, their problems are solved. That is very key. Pick the right price. Now I always tell people something. Some of my clients get upset when I say, can you reduce your price a bit because your competitors are having the same product? There's really nothing like differentiation anymore. What will make people run to you is very, very important. So the first thing, people don't know you, especially if you are new in the business. Start with attracting people with very affordable prices. When they get used to you, when they perceive your brand as premium, they will run to you. Except you understand you are the only one with that product, you can start as premium. Even at that, if you are providing a premium service, it means that you cannot attract the masses, because the masses income cannot, afford your services. So if you are sure you want to go premium, then it means you're targeting a particular set of income earners. Focus on that. There's nothing wrong with that. Keep your price high. But if you know you want to attract the mass market, you cannot sell a premium product or service. So you need to, properly strategize how you place your product or service in the minds of your people. It would determine who you attract. All right. So do market research, understand what your competitors are giving before you determine the right price. If you have a high price product or service, be prepared to over deliver quality, right, to your customers. Prices can be determined by perceived value of your products. If you can make your product seem superior to your competitors, then you can charge a higher price. I hope you understand that. Good. Now let's move on forward. Tailor your products or services to meet the relevant needs. Tailor it. Don't just provide service or give a product. Please make sure you have your customers in mind whenever you're providing a product or a service. Be consistently innovative, creative, and unique in order for you to remain relevant. Like I said, human needs are insatiable. You need to be able to be innovative. You need to be creative. You need to be able to, move with the trends. Now, look at what is going on. Coronavirus has disrupted us. We thought technology was the only one disrupting. Now there's a pandemic. Are you doing business the same way you're doing? You need to think about it. So you need to be creative. People love new stuff. People get bored easily. So get their attention all the time and be innovative. For me, I get bored easily. If you're providing me a service or product and it's the same and there are so many options, I'll move on to the next because I want something different. All right. Now, when you promise value, and listen to this very carefully, when you promise value, over deliver. Address customers' issues quickly and professionally. Okay, customer service is the game changer. Unfortunately, in Ghana, we take it for granted. Listen, if you make your customers feel like royalty, they wouldn't go anywhere else. I don't know why we don't take the pain to, make customers feel good. It doesn't take anything away from us. So please, customer service is key. Treat your customers like what? Royalty. Now, boost your personal brand. Okay. Identify and develop a strong personal brand. I said it before. People don't buy what you offer. People buy who you are, who they perceive you to be. Okay. Customer loyalty comes from their perception of you, the value giver. All right. A dent in your image can cause a significant decline or drop in your business sales. In the world, when you listen to Tiger Woods, let's go sports. What happened to him when he had a personal issue? It's none of our business. But he lost a lot of money. So sometimes we think, oh, it doesn't matter. They're not buying me. It's my private life. No. If people get to love your product or service, they want to know you. And when they know you, then they combine your personality and your product or service together. So you cannot decide that the moment people begin to identify you as their go-to for a brand, and then you decide that, oh, I'm not gonna think about who I am. I'm not going to think about who I address, who I speak with, events I go to, my associations and my network. You will be in serious trouble. So please do not take your personal brand for granted. Develop your competitive advantage. Define the advantage you have competitively, the reason for buying your products or services, especially in terms of benefits, results, or outcomes that your customer will enjoy. All right. I think I've said this before, but then it's not just about just identify, then develop it. So when you identify it, develop it and use that as your, your priority. Use that to determine the choices you make when it comes to sales. Offer potential customers something really great for free. Now in Ghana, I know we are not so used to giving freebies. In the Western world, my God, it's a big deal. Sales, freebies, buy this. If you don't like it, bring it back. We'll return it. All those things. We are not really open here. But you listen, you cannot expect different results by portraying the same behavior. Sometimes we think I'm giving free, I'm losing. No. If you give one thing and that thing is off the chain, my God, they will come crawling to you. Okay? So the more you hoard, the more at the end of the year your stock is piled up. That at the end of the day, you still have to do what? Sales and let it go. But even with sales, you're not used to. So we should be used to those kind of stuff. It works. Black Fridays, special giveaways, sales, blah, blah, blah. I hear abroad is a big deal. So incorporate those strategies into your business. Understand the times and seasons. For back there in the Western world, they use the seasons to determine how their sales go. In Africa, we can fine-tune ours, to do the same thing. All right? Give your customers the inside scoop. So I think this will be attached to the sales. So if you're going to have sales, let them know. I wonder, do you even message your people? Sometimes I send WhatsApp to some people to inquire. Excuse me. It takes about 10 or 15 minutes to respond. That pisses me off. And then I have to call you. The only reason why I'll call is because I don't have an option. But the day I have an option, when I send you a message, 5 minutes, you don't mind me, I move on to the next. Do you want to be left out of the game? That kind of risk, you don't want to afford it. So message your customers, email them, text them, WhatsApp them, let them know what's new, what's exciting, how much you're thinking about them, all the time. And when you're going to have sales in 3 or 4 months, alert them, then they will save and come and invest in you. Easter period, we are giving you, instead of a day we give 90 USD or Ghana cedis. If you come for 5 days, we give you for maybe 350. Things like that. You do that once or twice a year. You just have to be strategic. What is the whole intent? To sell. And when they like your product, they'll go and tell somebody else. Somebody else tells somebody else. And then, there's a chain of demand for your business. All right. Your sales message should be clear. So when you're sending messages, be clear. Your clients should not be confused about what it is you're sending them. Pick 1 or 2 benefits of your products and state those clearly in your headline. So if there's something that is really unique about your product or service, let that be top, of your headline. When you're sending your messages or you are delivering a presentation or something like that, let it be top of your headlines and all of those things. All right. Be aggressive. My God, selling is not an easy thing. And this is another thing I need to let you know. You don't sell and say, buy this water, it will make you beautiful, it has all the nutrients, it's going to make you healthy. For crying out loud, there are so many other bottles of water brands that will tell me the same thing. What I always tell people to do is this: ask them, what do you look for when you're buying water? What do you look for when you are getting a hair delivery, a hairdo service? What do you look for when somebody's making your dress? The answers you get will now be used to now tell them what you can offer. Because when you know what they want, you're able to know whether you can do it or not. Even if you've not done it before, let them know that, listen, you can do it and better. That is the easiest way to identify what your clients want. So don't go there giving them something you think they need. Go there asking them what they want and promising them that you can do it, and be sure you can do it before you promise. Be at the right place at the right time. Don't find yourself. This connects your personal brand. Don't find yourself in places where you can mar your image. It's very important. Locate your clients. Go where they hang out all the time. There are events. There are certain kind of events that your particular target group of when it comes to customers are. Go there. Your personal card look nice. Be sure you are able to develop, personal or public speaking abilities, because you find yourself, public speaking is not just standing on stage. Finding yourself standing with 2 or 3 people, then just making that 2 minutes first impression is very powerful. Okay, so go with your card, go looking like who you are, and just open your mouth and speak. You don't have more than 5 minutes to make a good impression. So when people know you know what you're about, then they would like, give me a call, give me your card. All right. Strengthen your social media presence. Very important. Digital marketing is the ish. It's the way to go. Social media marketing. You cannot, Eliana, be back. You cannot play with it, because that is the game now. That is the norm. It's been the norm for a long time. So if you are not there, you are late. So please make sure your social media presence is key. Develop a business page for your business. Have a personal Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram account. Let people be consistent with what you show. Please be professional. Don't go and show yourself as a sexy dancer and then you go and tell people you're a businesswoman. No, it doesn't work like that. You can have your private life, there's nothing wrong with that, but let your professionalism be the dominant, figure that people see. It's good to have a life, but know how to balance it. If you need help in helping you build your social media presence and professionalism, you can contact me. I could help you with that. And then finally, forge strong networks with other strong and successful entrepreneurs like you. Before I go into this, I remember that this Veronica bucket thingy, is now the new norm, and I needed the one that you don't need to use your hands for. And I saw a video and it was in Ghana. Can you imagine? I didn't know we had a lot of people making that in this country. And so I had to go on Facebook and put that video on before people began to refer. And I'm like, why do people have to wait for people? This is the time. This is the season. Go all out. Start blasting on social media. Pay for it. And let people see how much is it. $1, $2, $3. And get people to know that you have Veronica buckets. The kind that is, upgraded. Ghanaians need to be very forceful and aggressive. You need to be ahead of the game. Don't wait for people to, tell you what to do, but by then you're already late. Okay, so please don't play with social media. Hang out with successful people. If you are having struggles, hang out with people that have made it. It's the easiest way to grow. All right, you don't need to sweat and reinvent the wheel. How are people in your line doing it? Do the same thing. Okay, so I hope I've been able to help you out with this 16 minutes presentation. So I hope when you watch you understand, and then you can bring your questions and I will be happy to give you the answers. I've been very happy to do this for Chic Community Ghana. Thank you, Philippa Prempe, for this opportunity, and I hope to see you guys again in a similar opportunity. Have a fantastic and coronavirus safe weekend. God bless you.